People are starting to get very tired of GitHub, and the latest is that Ghostty announced that they are leaving GitHub. So here we have 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Hashimoto, the creator of Ghostty. So that's the terminal, and he says that he was GitHub user number 1299, and he joined in February 2008. I visited GitHub almost every single day for over 18 years. It's never been a question for me where I would put my projects, always GitHub. I'm super sad to say this, but it's time to go. And there are a lot of people complaining, like here we have 𝗘𝗺, he writes, GitHub has been down for most of the day, I'm so tired of this, never been so ready to move on. And this is from the status page. Here is somebody else posting GitHub outages since Microsoft acquisition. And this is the last 10 years, or 2026 until 2016. And here we have a line when Microsoft acquired GitHub. And then it has been a roller coaster ever since then with uptime. The latest thing, it was that pull requests disappeared on GitHub for many users. So this is just the latest outage on a platform where reliability has been beyond unacceptable in the last few months. A fair question, at what point would customers move? How much pain is too much, and where do they move? So yeah, as we saw with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, that line was now, he writes on his own blog, lately I've been very publicly critical of GitHub. I have been mean about it. I've been angry about it. I've hurt people's feelings. I've been lashing out because GitHub is failing me every single day, and it is personal. It is irrationally personal. I love GitHub more than a person should love a thing, and I'm mad at it. I'm sorry about the hurt feelings to the people working on it. I felt this way for a long time, but the past month I've kept a journal where I put an X next to every date where a GitHub outage has negatively impacted my ability to work. Almost every day has an X. On the day I'm writing this post, I've been unable to do any PR review for 2 hours because there is a GitHub Actions outage. This is no longer a place for serious work if it just blocks you out for hours per day every day. It's not a fun place for me to be anymore. I want to be there, but it doesn't want me to be there. I want to get work done, and it doesn't want me to get work done. I want to ship software, and it doesn't want me to ship software. I want it to be better, but I also want to code. And I can't code with GitHub anymore. I'm sorry. After 18 years, I've got to go. I would love to come back one day, but this will have to be predicated on real results, on improvements, not words and promises. I'll share more details about where the Ghostty project will be moving to in the coming months. We have a plan, but I'm also very much still in discussions with multiple providers, both commercial and FOSS. So they haven't decided yet where they're going, but they're leaving GitHub for sure at least. It will take us time to remove all of our dependencies on GitHub, and we have a plan in place to do it as incrementally as possible. We plan on keeping a read-only mirror available on GitHub at the current URL. My personal projects and other work will remain on GitHub for now. Ghostty is where our maintainers and our open source community are most impacted. So that is the focus of this change. We will see where it goes after that. I think it's a bit interesting because it wasn't that long ago, so in November 2025, that the 𝗔𝗔 project, they migrated from GitHub and they went to 𝗘𝗺𝗶𝗹. So with Ghostty, they haven't decided yet where they're going, but at least with 𝗔𝗔, so you can just check here. So they moved their repository to 𝗘𝗺𝗶𝗹, and I think it's one of the most popular repositories on 𝗘𝗺𝗶𝗹. And also a bit interesting with 𝗔𝗔, since Ghostty is written in 𝗔. So we will see if it also moves to 𝗘𝗺𝗶𝗹. That would be quite fun if that's the case. And this with 𝗔𝗔, they wrote that so 𝗔𝗔 had been hosted on GitHub for 10 years. Unfortunately, when it sold out to Microsoft, the clock started ticking. Please just give me 5 years before everything goes to shit, I thought to myself, and here we are 7 years later, living on borrowed time. So yeah, so this post is written by Andrew Kelly, so the creator of 𝗔𝗔, and yeah, seems like he foresaw that it would turn into shit, and yeah, it did. And here we have the uptime graph of GitHub. So now it's not even a single 9, they are under 90% uptime, and it's almost always something that's wrong on GitHub nowadays. But I think it's quite interesting with this monopoly. Maybe it will fade soon. People are a bit tired of GitHub. Before GitHub, people were using SourceForge, as far as I remember. But yeah, it kind of died and got replaced by GitHub. But now it seems like it's time to replace GitHub with something else. Please let me know in the comments what you think about all of this, and we will see each other another time. Bye bye!